Matthews 18:20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them.
Alright, shalom. We'd like to start by saying all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Alright, like the scripture the brother just read in Matthew, the 18th chapter, the 20th verse, we come in the name of Yahushai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. So the Lord is in the midst of us, and He required of us to do these shows. Alright, so we come in the spirit of the Lord, alright, to prophesy the downfall of America, which America in the Bible is known as Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon. Alright, because America follows all the wicked philosophies of ancient Babylon. That's why a couple of days ago you had Christmas, alright, which is a pagan Babylonian holiday. Alright, you got birthdays, Mother's Days, Father's Days. These are all Babylonian pagan worship. But all these things that is practiced in America is going to lead to its destruction. Alright, get Revelation 18.
This is Revelation 18:1. It says, and after these things, you want me to start at 4?
Yeah, start at 4.
Revelation 18:4. I'll start at 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Right, Babylon the Great is fallen. This is talking about modern day Babylon, which is America. Because ancient Babylon is where modern day Iraq is today. And people still inhabit the land. You still got animals, you still got grass in that land. You still got, vegetation. Most High said when he destroyed Babylon the Great, that not even a blade of grass is gonna grow here. Alright? The Lord's gonna make it a barren wasteland, a desert. So we know that's not talking about ancient Babylon, because you still got people inhabiting. You got the so-called Iraqis who still dwell in that land, which the Babylonian were Hamites, Cushites. Alright? But this is talking about the daughter of Babylon. Continue.
It's fallen.
It's fallen. Alright? So this is what's coming to America. Alright? The fall and collapse of America. Alright? Because you got a couple days from now, you got the so-called New Year. Right? And the Democrats and the Republicans are trying to come to an agreement with the fiscal cliff. Alright? If they don't reach an agreement by January 1st, they plan on raising all taxes.
Gun laws.
Gun control laws. Alright, because you got all these stage shootings, which are nothing but stage terror. Alright, to pass the act to remove guns from all the civilians. Because when the New World Order is established, when martial law is established, they want it to come in smoothly without a fight. If they know there's a whole bunch of people armed, it's gonna make their job that more difficult. So when the elites come roll in, like the scriptures as a flood, they want the people unarmed, alright, and the people to come in willingly. But you ain't gonna be able to get rid of all the guns, alright, because the scripture said that one people go fight against another with swords in their hands, alright. That sword is talking about the modern day sword, which is the gun. So you're gonna have people who still gonna have weapons to fight against the so-called New World Order. Continue.
And it's become the habitation of devils.
Right, and it's become the habitations of devils. This is talking about the desert-like creatures that's going to dwell in America. Alright, you're going to have the owl, you have the Komodo dragon, all different types of species of lizards. Alright, everything that you find in the desert, alright, that the Most High created to survive in those type of conditions is going to be found in America. Continue.
And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right, the scripture said all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath of her fornication. Alright, that's not talking about ancient Babylon, because even though ancient Babylon was in power at one point, ancient Babylon didn't corrupt the whole earth with its philosophies. That's only talking about America. America is the only country that tries to impose its will across the whole planet Earth. Alright, they want you to follow their way of living. They want you to wear a suit and a tie. They want you to give women rights. They want you to accept faggots and lesbians. This is talking about America, who uses democracy to infiltrate all these other nations. Because once they establish a democracy, alright, then they establish a puppet leader, which is so-called elected. Alright, that's the beginning of a downfall of that society. So now they got their own people from the inside, basically corrupting that country that they're dwelling in. So this is talking about America corrupting all the nations with its philosophy. Read that again.
Right. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, the wine is America's philosophy, and all nations have drunken of that wine. Continue.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right, the merchants of the earth are waxed rich, because America is an export society, all right? An import society, all right? They importing goods from all these other nations. These other nations are making money off of America. And as we read further down, we're going to jump straight to the point. These other nations, they're going to mourn after America's destroyed, because this is where they came and they made their money. Because you got all these different nations that come here, all right, don't speak a lick of English, but they'll establish a business, and that business will flourish, and they'll take their money that they made, all right, off of this consumer-based society, and send it to their homeland, all right, and build up their homeland. Continue.
Let me go skip to the point.
Yeah, skip to the point.
Verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously.
Yeah, these other nations, all right, the kings of these other nations, all right, because you still got these, amongst these third world countries, you got the low-level, poor, average peasant. But the kings, the leaders of these peoples, which are selling out their own people, they being made rich with the allegiance that they form with America, making wealth off of America. All right, all these kings are in a league, are confederate with America. Continue.
And live deliciously with her.
And live deliciously with her. All right, because they made their money, they made their wealth. All right, because you got these leaders of these other nations, they all living good, while their people are in poverty. Continue.
Shall bewail her.
Shall bewail her. Why? Because once this place is destroyed, all that money that they made off the society ain't gonna be coming in no more. All right. And not only that, they think that after America's destroyed, that they're gonna come into power. The Chinese gonna come into power. The Arabs, this, that, and so forth. They're gonna what's that place in India? Is that Dubai?
Dubai. Mm-hmm.
Dubai. They wanna build that up to be the new America. You got all these skyscrapers being built out there. All right, that's not the case, because what these people fail to realize, according to biblical prophecy, this is which we're speaking, that after America's destroyed, the nation of Israel is going to be established as the superpowers of the earth. Continue.
And lament for her.
And lament. They're going to be mourning because of the destruction of America. Why? Because it's a money thing. All right. They're not mourning for all the souls that the Most High is going to destroy and burn with that nuclear fire. They're mourning because of the monetary. All right. That money. That money that's not going to be coming in because their cash cow America has been destroyed. Continue.
When they shall see the smoke of her burning.
When they shall see the smoke of her burning. Because when America is destroyed, right, about 200 million nuclear missiles, the smoke is gonna rise for a very long time, man. All right, like the elders always go through. When 9/11 happened, which we seen it, I was out here when it happened. That smoke, that thick smoke, was there for months. All right, so imagine, and that was just a so-called plane hitting that building. But we know it was all an inside job that they blew them buildings up, all right? But when America's hit with them millions of nuclear missiles, that thick, dark smoke, all right, that nuclear winter, that ash is going to be thick and heavy, and it's gonna be over America for a long period of time. Continue.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment.
Yeah, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, which is that nuclear destruction. So they're going to be looking from their countries, all right, via satellites, all right, and they're going to see the smoke of America burning. Continue.
Saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city.
Yeah, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, because at one point, America was one of the greatest cities on earth in modern time. All right, because it had a booming economy. You had people in other countries who were leaving their homes without a dime in their pocket, with the hope of coming and achieving the American dream, because they was told these fairy tales. All right, like America was the kingdom of heaven, that it was paved in gold. All right, some of our parents are immigrants who came from other countries seeking a better life. All right, for their children, for themselves. All right, because America is a land of opportunity. All right, but now they're gonna mourn for the destruction of America, because America is no longer a great city amongst the nations of the earth. Now everybody's looking down on America. Continue.
For in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah, for 1 hour. All right, it took 500 years plus years for America to be built up and to reach the level is at today. But the Lord is gonna show His power through His destruction by destroying it in 1 hour. All right, it only takes a half an hour for them nuclear missiles to reach over here, go through the different phases. So in 1 hour, all right, the Most High is gonna completely destroy America. In 1 hour, this whole country is gonna be engulfed in nuclear fire. Continue.
Says, right, verse 11, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her.
Yeah, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her because of the money. They're not weeping because this place was such a great land. All right, this place was a place of freedom. Because America, you far from free. The fact that you're born and you have to get a birth certificate, that proves that you were bought and paid for by the elites. They give you a social security number. You're not free. All right, they give you the illusion to think you're free by putting in your mind that you could go out and choose who you want to elect as a leader, which that's all bullshit. All right, every politician that's so-called elected is selected by the elites, and they are all of them. All right, they all working for the agenda of the elites, to bring the agenda of the elites, the vision that the elites has meditated upon, to bring it to pass. All right, Barack Obama, he's just a puppet. He don't give a damn about no American people. This is all an act. You people walk around thinking you free, but you're not free, man. All right. First of all, anybody outside the truth is in mental bondage. All right. You in mental slavery. Continue.
For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Yeah, no man is buying their merchandise no more. All right. Them exporting their goods to America. All right. No more. Nobody's buying it no more because America's not here. All right. The people's not here. All right, everything's gonna be destroyed. The buildings, the stock market, all that crap that people highly esteem. Because if the sun goes wrong with the stock market in America, all right, the New York Stock Exchange, that fucks the whole planet Earth up, man. When the World Trade Center got destroyed, that fucked a lot of things up. All right.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah,
and that's what America is to the rest of the world. The center for world trade. That's where you got NASDAQ. This is where you got Dow Jones, the NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. Everything's traded here. Every type of material, goods, all right, stocks, bonds. It's all traded in currencies. Are all traded in America, and with American dollars.
That's right. And the American dollar is being devalued. Now you got these other nations. China dropped the dollar. Russia. They don't want to deal with the U.S. currency no more because they ain't worth shit. It's not backed by nothing. All right, U.S. currency is supposed to be backed by either gold or silver. Now we live in a credit-based system, which it was purposely designed so they could bring in that RFID chip, which is nothing but credit. All right, continue.
Then it says, verse 15: the merchants of these things which are made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet,
which represents riches. All right, fine linen, purple, the royal, that's a royal color. All right, so America at one point was wealthy, man. All right, it was a flourishing society. All right, back in the 50s. All right, you had the so-called white man. All he had to do was have one job. All right. He had his wife stay at home. She would do all the cooking and cleaning. Yeah, all right, bills. And with one job, he'll be able to have 2 cars, pay his house, own his house. Now, in America, everybody's in fucking debt. Everybody's in debt. Not just the real people of the Lord, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're in debt because of these curses. But these Edomites, who this is supposed to be their kingdom, they're in fucking debt. You got motherfuckers who go to college for 4 years. All right, then get done with that, come back from their master's degrees, taking all these different loans out, student loans, government loans, financial aid and all that crap. And then after it's all said and done, when they get that so-called diploma, they don't even go into the field that they went to school for because there's no market for it. They can't find a job, so they end up wasting their whole life with this damn college crap and then go work a typical job that me or this brother work because we don't got the so-called educational background or for a high-paying job. So then they end up being in debt, paying back all these damn student loans. All right, which could go from $80,000 to damn $200,000. All right, continue.
Can I say one thing out?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And not to mention, you have the national debt of this country, which is about $16 trillion, And your best politician can't even tell you how they're going to afford to pay that back. All right?
That's right.
It says, that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.